Hi everyone, this is my 3-month surgery. It's been exactly 3 months to the day since I went and got my vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and figured it was time for an update since I haven't updated since post-op day 10. My current weight, I am down 55 pounds. Weigh days tomorrow, I'm not cheating. Which is 25% of my excess body weight, so a quarter of the way there. I got a couple questions I was going to answer. Let's see. Groceries. I don't spend hardly anything on food shopping anymore. I get a couple things. I don't eat much. I'm not hungry. So I shop every 2 weeks on payday. I might pick up a couple little things in between, but not really. I don't have a budget, so I don't know how much I was spending, but it's probably cut at least in half since surgery. I really wasn't thinking about it, so it's been a nice benefit to be able to save a little. I've been able to pay my brother for the truck I bought from him, and still not be as financially crunched as I have been in the past. So that was good. That was from the Mary Metamorphosis, my weight loss surgery friend on Tumblr. Food that I'm eating now, I got that from a couple people. Like I said, I'm not hungry. I haven't had my labs done yet. That'll be next month when I go back. I believe I have an iron deficiency, and one of the side effects of that is craving ice. So I do a lot of shaved ice. I'll freeze Crystal Light. I have an ice shaver that my mom bought, so that makes life beautiful. I have 1 or 2 of those a day on days that I work. I might have 3 on days that I'm off because I'm home longer. It's kind of a slider food for me, so I get a lot of my liquid in. I like to do the Crystal Light fruit punch. Is really the only thing I ever do. When I do eat, my dad cooks most nights. If it's something I like, I'll go over there and get it. We've done hamburgers and stuff, so he started grilling out. I can eat about a half a hamburger, maybe 3/4 if I haven't eaten or drink anything. He made meatloaf the other night. I just have half a slice of what I used to have, maybe probably 2 slices. Now I eat a half of 1 slice. I don't eat much else because we're supposed to eat our protein first, so I don't really eat like the potatoes or the vegetables that go with it. When I'm working, Atkins frozen meals are my savior. I've got crustless chicken pot pie and chicken and broccoli Alfredo are like my 2 favorites. I really just pick the meat out of them because that's all I can eat, because they're 9 ounces, so it's a little much, but it's about perfect if I don't eat the other stuff in it. When I'm snacking, I do the cheese sticks, and I might grab a couple pieces of salami with it if I'm hungry. I hate the protein shakes. Hate them. I don't drink them. I've tried the Nectar, the Centrex Nectar. They were okay. The Undri is what I came home with. I really haven't done hardly any shakes. So I was cleared at my last doctor's appointment to do protein bars. And again, Atkins has yummy protein bars. These are my current favorite. They're the peanut butter granola. If you crave something sweeter, they have a chocolate peanut butter with creamy peanut butter, and they're really good. These ones are 15 grams of protein. I think the protein ones are anywhere from 14 to 20, depending on the flavor. So that's a good way to get protein in. If I want crunchy, I have my almonds, lightly salted, because who likes plain almonds? They make chocolate ones and stuff, so if you're craving other stuff, and you still get the protein and the good fats from them, so that's good. I'm on an 850 calories or less diet from my nutritionist, so I don't really count them because I focus a lot on my protein, and it's really hard for me to get my protein in because I'm never hungry. And when I am hungry, it's head hungry, where I wish I could eat the stuff I used to eat. I've been craving just the ability to go eat deep dish pizza. I've had pizza since surgery, but they've been regular crust or thin crust, and super small pieces. There's too much bread. I don't eat the crust. It makes me a little sick to my stomach if I eat too much bread. Exercise, I have my nifty exercise tip jar, and it's got a few dollars in there. I like it when it's nice outside and I get to go outside and play with the kids and the puppy, wherever he's at. I don't like much else. I wish it were nicer and stopped raining around here, but Michigan sucks, and we had 80 degrees and then it snowed the next day. So I haven't been able to take the dog to the marsh, the nature park. I go outside when I can. I kicked it old school and I don't have it with me, the Richard Simmons Sweating to the Oldies, because that's what my mom used to do when I was growing up, and it's pretty rough. He's no joke. He might look like one, but the workout's pretty good. So I've done a couple stuff. I've jumped on the stationary bike. I've done a little bit of kettlebells. I'm cleared for all cardio and most weightlifting. It's just getting it in and being motivated. It's hard. I work midnights. I sleep during the day. My sleep schedule gets wacky on my days off, so sometimes I sleep during the day, sometimes I sleep during the night. It's always different. It's been rough going back to work because I went back with no days off. I went from 2 months of not doing anything and nursing myself back to feeling better to having no days off for the first 3 weeks I was back. And then just the 1 or 2 days off for a couple weeks, and now I'm finally back on my regular schedule starting last week. So it's been nice. I've been trying to get the house clean. It got really neglected. I'm still working on that, but it's better than it was 2 weeks ago. Arthritis. I had a light arthritis in my knees. Most of my knee pain came from an injury I got in '06, and I had a dislocating kneecap. I was supposed to have surgery for it a few years ago. I got nervous and backed out and went to a different orthopedic surgeon. He put me just into physical therapy. It got better. It improved. So as long as I don't have any more knee pain, I'm cleared of not needing surgery. This 55 pounds has helped a ton. This is not my lightest weight. I was at, I believe, 319 on Weight Watchers was my lightest weight. But this feels different. It feels more permanent. So I don't know. It's just different. I guess you'd have to experience it to understand. But my knees haven't been bothering me. There was a night. It was the storm front moving in. It stormed for 2 or 3 days. I had some pretty serious knee pain, but that's been the first time in a while, and it went away. It was gone the next day. I just took a couple Tylenol because that's all I'm allowed to take, and laid around for that night. I didn't sleep, but it's improved, so big plus on that. Let's see. And I got a couple more questions. Let me see. My starting weight, I'm using my consultation weight, it was the first week of December of last year. That was 386. My highest weight happened after consultation. I went on quite the binge once I got a surgery date and knew that I wouldn't be able to do it anymore. It got bad. I went up to 396. And then pre-op diet, I got down to 391 on day of surgery, and now I'm down at 331. So that's great. I will put up some before and after pictures. I have a couple pictures from my previous videos, and I'll throw those up. I feel like I can see a difference. I've had comments from my friend at work and my wonderful Aunt Mary that they're starting to be able to tell, especially in my face, because I lose at my legs first, so none of my pants fit. It's ridiculous. It's a non-scale victory, but it's still a tragedy because I'm running out of clothes to wear and I'm poor, and so I'm trying to make them work. Shirts are getting a little looser, so that's cool too, but I'll be good with shirts for a while. Let's see, vitamins, or all my pills I take. I take my gummy adult vitamins because I have a sensitive stomach. I can't take the regular vitamins. You're supposed to take 2 a day is the directions on the bottle. I take 4 a day at the moment. That changes after today. I get to drop back down to 2. I take my calcium citrate twice a day. Only allowed Tylenol, so that's in here too. No Motrin. I take my biotin for my hair and my nails because I was losing my hair pretty bad. I take my B12 once a week. And I take my thyroid medication. I'm out. I have to get my endocrinologist to send in a new prescription, so I don't have that, but I take that. That's fun stuff. I have quite a lot of pills I take a week. That's, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's like 10 pills on Mondays, 8 on the other days. It's a good time. And they have to be spaced out. Thyroid can't be taken within 3 hours of calcium. You can't take anything too close together. So it's a pain. I have my whole gigantic med cart thing that I put them in every week so I can just grab them and go to work. Yeah, so time's flown by. I can't believe it's been 3 months. The first month, I regretted it every day. I was in so much pain. But at exactly my 4-week mark, it was like a switch got flipped, and my stomach pain went away for the most part. I get a little twinge now and then. I moved back into my bed from the couch, which was a huge thing for me because it was really bringing me down that I couldn't be in my own bed. I was stuck on the couch for 4 weeks. I got cleared from the doctor. He said my incisions look good. I've started putting the bio oil on them. I don't know. It's been good. It's been rough. It's weird the way you have to change your eating. Whereas before, you might eat a half a serving of something and extra on, 1.5 servings, and that would be what put you over. Now it's one bite. One bite is the difference in feeling okay and feeling like you're gonna puke. It's a hard thing to learn. If you drink after a meal, which I always drink with my meals, so that's been real tough for me. I still do it a little bit. I might take a small sip depending on what I eat. You can feel it in your throat if you eat too much and if you drink after you eat. I have not had any real dumping. A little bit of dumping with a slushie. Sometimes I treat myself to slushies because I work across from the 7-Eleven. Maybe once every 2 weeks, I'll go and grab a slushie from them. I try not to because there's so much sugar in them, but they're good. And I crave ice all the time, so if I'm running behind and I don't have time to make my shaved ice at home, that's usually when I'll end up stopping. I splurge. It's a big difference from the binging I was doing. I had really, really bad binge eating disorder. I could sit down and eat 2 meals from a restaurant and until I made myself sick. Now I eat half of a Lean Cuisine or an Atkins meal and I'm stuffed, whereas before I would eat one when I was on Weight Watchers and be starving and snack the rest of the night. I don't do that anymore. My one protein bar fills me up. My one cheese stick and 2 slices of salami fill me up. I haven't really been eating a lot of Greek yogurt because I got so burnt out on it with my pre-op and then my post-op soft foods and pureed and whatnot, that I just haven't really been okay with eating yogurt yet. But when I was, you know, those are 5 and 6 ounces. They're too much. I get the hiccups if I eat too much, which is annoying, but it could be worse. I have only thrown up one time. That was, I might have been a month and a half, 2 months out, and I ate too much, and I took a drink, and it didn't sit well with my poor sleeve. I have a pretty tolerant sleeve, for the most part. Last week, the week before, it was real sensitive. It was talking to me quite a lot. My fellow weight loss surgery people will know how much your stomach talks to you after surgery. I don't have a lot of the bathroom issues, thank God. I might use just the small Docalax that I was prescribed with my colonoscopy. They're real sensitive. I only have to take one itty bitty little pill, and it doesn't hurt my stomach. I don't get any cramps or anything. I might take that every 2 weeks because my stomach will start bothering me, and it helps, I guess. I know a lot of my girls that are in my support groups, they do a Smooth Move tea that helps them. It's, you know, it's herbal. It's, I guess, easier on your stomach, but I don't have a problem, so I'm okay with my one little pill. I'm not cleared for drinking until July, so no parties, or no partying, I guess. I can still go. NyQuil knocks me out, so I'm hoping I don't get sick anytime soon. That will be no fun. And I think that's all my questions. My aunt wanted to make sure that I was doing good and I'm healthy and happy, and I am happy to report that I am. I'm content when I come home from work. I don't stress about anything anymore. I don't worry about making plans for the future. The social situations, I can see myself being in them now. So, next month I've agreed to go to Comic-Con with my friend Summer. This summer Alex will be flying in to visit for a while, and also this summer, maybe, hopefully, Summer and I are going ghost hunting down in Kentucky. We have a Fall Out Boy concert coming up in September, and I'm super excited about all of them. I know that every day things get a little easier for me, and I know in the 3 months and the 6 months from now, I will be at my lightest. Hopefully by summer I will be under 300. We'll see. I'm not setting any specific goals, but that's only 32 more pounds, so I think I can do that in the next few months, especially with upping exercise, which I know I need to do. I'm glad to report that my hair is no longer falling out unless I wear it up a lot, which is normal. It started falling out in big clumps for a while about a month ago, which is why I cut it off, and I haven't dyed it, so I've been babying my hair. I avoid the heat. I try not to use the blow dryer. I try not to really use the flat iron unless, you know, I need to, which I did last night, but I just do as little as possible. My hair is one of my favorite things because I have an amazing aunt that is my hairstylist. So I'm happy that it stopped falling out. It made my day. So yeah, I think that covers it. I'm 55 pounds down. 25% of excess body weight at exactly 3 months out. I am happy, I'm healthy, I get labs done next month, the beginning of next month, so I'll know how my B12 and my iron and everything is, and I of course will let everyone know how that goes. My back doesn't hurt as much, my knees don't hurt hardly at all, everything's good. Still adjusting a little bit with food, but it gets easier every day, and this video got way too long. So I'm going to cut it there. If anybody has any questions, don't ever hesitate to ask. I am an open book. I had wonderful supporters that are further out than I am that have helped me along the way whenever I have questions or I think something's weird. I have my Facebook support groups. I have my Tumblr support. I have my friends and family supporting me. So thank you if you're in my life and you support me. I still have not received, I've read negative comments about weight loss surgery. I have not personally gotten any. So yay for me. I hope it stays that way. And I will keep up the good work, hopefully forever. And drop me a message if you have questions. I'm here for you. And I love everyone that's watching this video, whether you know me or not. You're taking the time out of your day to be involved in my weight loss surgery journey. I don't know what that was. So VSG, Sleevers all the way. Love you guys. Bye.